Guys, today's the day. This is it. This is your last day to work on your novels for National Novel Writing Month. I'm so proud of the hard work you guys have been putting into your novels. You guys are authors now. Do you realize that? Do you realize if I told you at the beginning of the year, you know what? You're going to write over 1,000 words in a story. Or you're going to write over 5,000 words, depending on what your goal was. Or you're going to write 18,000, for example. You would have said I was crazy. There's no way I'm going to write over 1,000 words on a story. That's ridiculous. Psh, maybe I'll write 100 words. Think about that. Think about all the work you've put into these stories. The goal is to have them finished up by tomorrow at midnight tonight. The site will stop the countdown clock. The good news is your stories are going to stay on there for the rest of the year, and actually I think beyond. So you can continue to work on these stories, but there are a few of the features that are going to turn off. For example, the little chart that charts how many words you're reading or writing, that will go away, some of those things. But you'll still have access to it. Some of you have been saying, Mr. Stock, I want to write another story. I finished my first one. Now, how do I write a second one? Tomorrow, you'll be able to start writing a second story on that site. It'll open it up for you. Now, we're going to have a big celebration in the library tomorrow to celebrate your amazing stories. I'm going to have a few people sharing them, and then the rest of you will all be working on a summary of your story to share with others. Because the best thing about being an author, besides just writing it, is getting to share it with others. So you're not going to be sharing your actual story, but you're going to be sharing some sort of hook to get people to stop and say, oh my gosh, when is this story going to be printed? I want to read it so bad. All right. That's all I've got on that. Continue to read for 20 minutes each night because that helps build your brain. Stories are great, but if you want to read a magazine article, if you want to learn something new, if you love video games and you want to read a gamer's guide on how to beat level 23 of whatever game, read it. Read about it. Okay? That's how you learn and grow. Now, the quote of the day is, "Big shots are only little shots who keep shooting," by Christopher Worley. Love that quote. Because sometimes we get this idea that that person, that famous person, there's no way I can do what they did. You know what? You can. You know how you do that? You keep going when it gets tough. You keep shooting no matter what. So that is all I've got for today. Until next time, book it forward and be awesome. All right, bye guys.